Are we on, Joanne?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then I'll...
Meeting will come to order, please. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied.
I know.
Would you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I'm here.
Attention, salute. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll, please.
Mayor Becker?
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo? Commissioner Blumberg?
I'm here.
We have for approval the minutes of our September 15th meetings. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion we approve those.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
We will now open for public comment. We have 3 minutes on any subject you'd like to speak about.
Sewell, 22 West Drive. I'll speak on my favorite subject, Mayor, the ease of which you could dramatically reduce property taxes here in Margate. Year after year after year, you and your 2 cohorts attend the Board of Estimate meeting, although it'll be Assemblyman Amadeo's first taste of this gross inefficiency. But year after year, second, whereby your buddy J.B. Sless had the audacity to say that he wasn't increasing the school budget. But what he conveniently forgot to tell you, and your other 2 folks, is that the number of students for this $13 million was plummeting year after year after year. We were 609 back in 2009, just before that 2010 census came out, Mayor. And now we're hovering down into the 300s, the low 300s, and we're still not taking any corrective action. In fact, it's so deplorable that the county school superintendent himself had to call out the administrators and your hand-picked school board for having failed all 7 indicators of efficiency. And you know, part of it is an attitude problem, a serious attitude problem. Insofar as when they asked that inexperienced superintendent, why did you create 3 kindergarten classes averaging less than 10 students each? Well, the arrogant, insolent reply was, we had the money in the budget. Well, who gave him that budgetary bonus, that fat pork barrel, to create a WPA modern-day situation, Mayor?
30 seconds, John.
Well, the youngins on either side might not be familiar with the WPA, but Mayor, you lived through it. And therefore, you seem to be enamored with this WPA concept. But Mayor, it's costing taxpayers a bundle, and you are directly responsible for this situation. Putting fiscally irresponsible people on that school board. We're going to finish our thought, Mayor, who basically tell your Goomba Paisan, you know, where to get off the bus.
Totally disrespectful, John.
They're very disrespectful to him. Very disrespectful. And I think that perhaps...
Thank you, John.
Perhaps he should consider a big NO vote this March when they come a-calling for that $13 million. And they don't want to cut 1 penny, Mayor, because you have given them carte blanche. We're finished, Mayor.
Thank you, John. Anyone else?
Steve Warner, 103 North Sumner. I want to continue with what John said, but I'm not going to be accusing people. I just think that going forward, what's happened in the past, that's over. But going forward, it's time to get our head together, close the school, get properly staffed what we have here, and make some financial sense out of it, because it is outrageous what's going on, and it has to end. And our group, the Concerned Citizens, we're not out to hurt anybody. I'm not talking about mass firings or any firings at all, frankly, but through attrition or what have you, or if people are allowed to retire, then I think that they should retire and properly staff the school and the school. And keep Margate. I don't like this idea of consolidation. I think it should be, a Margate school, and that's it. No Ventnor's kids, just Margate kids, but one school. And the taxpayers do deserve a break. We're spending way too much money for what we're getting. So that's all I have to say. And I hope that we'll all go down that path together and do what has to be done. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Is there any other public comment?
Motion to close public comment.
I'll make that motion.
Mayor Becker,
Yes. Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo,
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Yes.
We're now open public comment on second reading of ordinances and resolutions. Is there any public comment?
Sewell, 22 West Drive, on a topic near and dear to Steve. Your undivided attention, Mayor, to Resolution 186-2016 and Resolution 187-2016. Having been in business, Mayor, I can give you a first-hand accounting that when we signed our John Hancock on a contract, those terms were governed by the four corners of the contract. And they didn't deviate one iota. And we were in business when the prime rate was not 0.25 of 1%, but was 21.25%, and we were paying prime plus 2. I, for one, do not understand change orders. Why we permit change orders is beyond the pale of my imagination. If they stipulate to do X, Y, and Z, they do it at the agreed upon price. Because in reality, Mayor and Commissioners, they're screwing the other people who put legitimate bids in by doing the change order dancing after the contract is there. I think this is fundamentally unfair. And I remember a change order way back when, under the real administration, where they posted a position at X number of dollars, and only after a few short months, Mayor Reel saw it in his divine right to give it a $10,000 bonus or increase in salary. Now, the other lady, who was very much interested in the position as well, she came in and said, hey, if I knew that salary was 10 grand higher than what it was listed at, I most certainly would have pressed much harder for that position. And I think the same thing happens here. When time after time after time, doesn't matter what the cockamamie job is, whether it's that firehouse and that $100,000 stairwell, or this moldering excuse for a city hall down on Washington Avenue is delayed week after week, month after month, no advances,
15 seconds.
no penalty for late construction. Someone is not at the helm directing the terms and conditions of the contractor. I don't care who does the stipulations, whether it is our esteemed solicitor, our esteemed city clerk. Somebody has to have, once again, just like the school system,
Thank you.
adult supervision, Mayor. It's not there, and it's your fault. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Any other public comment?
I'll make a motion, Mike, that we close public comment.
I'll second it.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Johanna?
Where'd you get it from?
May I have a motion for the introduction of ordinance number 22-2016?
I'll move that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 20-2016?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance number 21-2016?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion to accept resolution number 181, 2016?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 182, 2016?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 183, 2016?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 184, 2016?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 185, 2016?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 186, 2016?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 187, 2016?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
May I have a motion for resolution number 188, 2016?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Thank you, Johanna. For public information, after what's been happening with our meetings, we have decided today, we're going to re-advertise our meetings in the future, and the workshop will be at 4 o'clock, and the public meeting will be immediately following. Okay. And there's no other business. Is there a motion for adjournment?
I'll make that motion, Mike.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
Commissioner Blumberg?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you all.